Hi everyone, I'm Lily. I'm 7. Today I'm going to read a story. The title of this story is Crows Share a Pie. One delightfully sunny day, a lark flew over Mrs. McNulty's house. Looking down, he spotted a big, freshly baked pie cooling on the windowsill. Because pie was about his favorite thing in the world, he swooped down for a closer look. As the crow glided by, he could tell that nobody was home. He safely landed on the windowsill and eyed the wonderful smelling pie. The crow became especially excited to see that it was a cherry pie. Oh boy, delicious cherry pie, my favorite, he said, and it's all mine. Just as he was about to take his first bite, a second crow flapped down and landed on the windowsill with a thump. That's a mighty big, tasty-looking pie, she called. You don't intend to eat it all by yourself, do you? Well, I was sure thinking I would answer the first crow. Since I found it first, it's all mine. Don't be so selfish, replied the second crow. You can certainly see that there's enough pie for 2 hungry crows. Besides, you feel far better sharing the pie than you getting a tummy ache from eating the entire thing. So, how about giving some of it to me? The first crow took a few minutes to think. I suppose I could share with you. After all, it is a very large pie. How do you propose we divide it? He asked. Let's just split it down the middle for the second crow. That way you get 1/2 and I'll get the other half. It's fair if we each get equal halves of the pie, isn't it? I suppose so, said the first crow. The crow sliced the pie in half. Just as he finished cutting 2 more crows landed with a flutter of black wings. They stared at the pie with bright, greedy eyes. How about offering some of the tasty-looking pie to us? They begged. The first and second crow glanced at each other, wondering whether or not they could bear to give away some of the pie. They finally agreed that sharing was a good thing, so they decided to split the pie with the other 2 crows. How do we cut up the pie now? Asked the first crow. The second crow, being the smarter of the 2, suggested dividing each of the half down the middle, cutting each half into 2 pieces will make 4 equal slices. Each of us will have 1/4 of the pie, she said. Brilliant idea, said the first crow, and he cut the 2 halves in half, making 4. There we got 4 equal pieces. Now everyone should be happy. Let's eat. But before the first crow could take even one bite of pie. 4 more crows sailed down and perched on the ledge beside them. They still are hungry at the pie. How about being generous and sharing the lovely pie with some poor hungry crows? They pleaded. There was a bunch of squawking and cawing among the first 4 crows. But the two agreed that sharing was a good thing, and they decided to give a portion of the pie to the 4 other hungry cows. Now, what are we going to do to make sure everyone gets an equal piece? Asked the first crow. The second crow declared, no problem. We just made 8 equal pieces by cutting each of the 4 in half. Well, that would mean we each get 1/8 of the pie. That's the fairest way to do it, and everyone should be happy. Sound good to us? Shouted all the crows. Now, let's hurry and eat our pieces of pie before we have to split them into even smaller fractions. Each hungry crow gobbled down 1/8 of the pie, and then they all flew off in search of more. Why were the crows able to see and smell the pie? The pie was in the house on the table. B, the pie was left on the windowsill. C, the pie was on the back porch. D, the pie was in the backyard. I should be. When there were 8 crows, why did the first 4 crows cut their pieces in half? A, to be fair. B, to make 8 pieces. C, so each one will get 1/8. D, over the above. I choose D. What kind of pie did the crow find? A, apple. B, blueberry. C, pumpkin. D, cherry. I choose D. What does a crow do if it swoops? D, A, it flies down quickly. B, it walks slowly. C, it runs with speed. D, jumps up. I choose A. Why did the first 2 crows decide to share the pie with the other 2 crows? A, the 2 crows might hurt them. B, the crow was starving to death. C, decide sharing was a good thing. D, all the above. I choose C. Why did the second crow think the first crow should share the pie? A, because the first crow shouldn't be selfish. B, because there were enough pie for 2. C, so first crow wouldn't get a tummy ache on the whole thing. D, all the above. I choose D. How did the first crow feel when the second one landed on the windowsill? A, excited. B, unhappy. C, scared. D, eager. I choose B. When there were 2 crows, how would each crow get? A, 1/8. B, 1. C, 1/2. D, 1/5. I choose C. When there were 4 crows, how much pie would each crow get? A, 1/8. B, 1/4. C, 1/2. D, 1/5. I choose B. Read this example sentence. Each crow is a portion of the pie. What is peas, seahole, hawk? I should say.
You passed. Click on the items with the red X and find a better answer to improve your score and earn more stars. Use the book as you take the quiz to help you find the best answer. When finished,
I got 9 or 10 correct. The end. Thank you.